Right then folks, I'm going to start a little cooking in the camper series, which will predominantly be low carb recipes, because that's what I am following at the moment. I'm not a doctor, I'm not a dietitian, so any advice or any guidance given is just my opinion. But yeah, I hope you enjoy it. This will be the first one of hopefully quite a few more to come. So yeah, and if you're interested in doing the low carb, you might find a few recipes that you might like. So and it's all good food anyway, so enjoy. All right, let's get cooking. Right, so I'm going to do a low carb breakfast, which consists of bacon, egg, mushrooms and tomatoes. But I suppose you would say a pretty standard fry up, but of course there'll be no bread. No hash browns and things like that. No beans. So right, let's get on with it. Okay, so I think I will start by chopping the mushrooms. Very low carb mushrooms. If I remember rightly, I used to do self-build. These are sweeter than honey. It takes a while to burn mushrooms, but it's so just waste them, use it. There. Right, that's on. And of course, being low carb, I can fry my mushrooms in butter. Okay, so the mushrooms are in. I will probably add a little bit of olive oil to that, and some salt and pepper. Okay, I've put some olive oil in, and salt and pepper to go in next. I think I need to rig up some way of fixing this camera up here somewhere, so I can work with two hands. Right, that's those coming along nicely. Right, I ought to get the bacon on really. Right, that's the bacon in, and the tomatoes in, and obviously the mushrooms. What I will do with the tomatoes, I will add some salt and pepper. Now when I'm not doing low carb, I also like to add just a quarter of a teaspoon of sugar. I think it helps bring out the flavour. I think tinned tomatoes kind of lose that little bit of sweetness. But obviously on the low carb I won't be using sugar, but I've got some stevia. So I'll just use a quarter of a teaspoon of stevia instead. Right, let's crack on. Oh, the bacon is coming on nicely, as are the tomatoes. The mushrooms are keeping warm under there. Alright, I'll put a bit more olive oil in there, and I shall do the eggs. Right, the egg is in. Just a note about the tomatoes. Just a personal preference. I prefer the plum. With this meal, I prefer the plum tomatoes rather than just the chopped. I think the plum ones have more flavour, definitely. But if you're making a sauce with something, then chopped are fine, because you're adding a lot more flavours to that sauce. So, but I think it's worth paying a few pence more for the plum for this meal. Right, let's sort this egg out. Well, there we go, guys. Egg, bacon, mushrooms and tomatoes. Low carb breakfast. Right, time to enjoy.